piece of beef jerky in my...
Do you need a floss?
Oh, nailed it.
We got that. I'm
There's
so
nothing
glad
better
was
than that
rolling.
moment.
All right, give me a clap.
Hey, Jason! Who's this episode of The Modern Rogue brought to you by?
This episode of The Modern Rogue is brought to you by Magic Spoon!
Head on over to magicspoon.com, use promo code ROGUE and get 5 views!
5 views!
That might be the one.
Auntie Donna has ruined us. And action.
Oi, my Zach! What do you think that Broden wants?
It's the new roommate! The talking dishwasher!
Nobody messing with Cowboy. Swear to God, send this to them.
This episode of The Modern Rogue is brought to you by a 4th Toyota Corolla!
Oh, Toyota Corollas! That's the best part. He goes, 3 Toyota Corollas. And plus he does this, the 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
You mean you want us to send them this cereal?
Yes. Yes.
Action.
Hey, Jason. Who's this episode of The Modern Rogue brought to you by?
This episode of The Modern Rogue is brought to you by Magic Spoon!
Head on over to magicspoon.com, use promo code ROGUE and get $5 off! You answered Once you've hung out with them, once you're literally the people that encourage them to get a Patreon, you feel privileged. That's all I'm saying. Okay.
There's no custom URL, right?
Custom URL and code ROGUE. Start your free trial today at squarespace.com/rogue and use code ROGUE to get 10% off your
Do
first
have a
purchase.
custom URL. All right. 4 years. 4 years of me doing this. Just run that. You have life insurance, right?
No. Wait.
What?
I think my wife took out a policy on me.
Okay,
which-
wait. All right, now this is the introduction to a murder mystery plot.
Well, right after this show started, so...
Okay,
you know.
smart move. We're not gonna use that.
No, fill this hole! I have to go to upstart.com/rogue so that I can
sense to me.
consolidate.
There it is.
Fill the hole!
Oh, sorry. With what?
You're a terrible mime! Your dad was right. We never should have enrolled you in mime school.
And I'd prefer nobody knows nothing about nothing. That's why I don't send my kids to school and I don't keep any logs. There's no saving that. Pretend I didn't say it. You might want to keep it because there's no way to save that. All right, confession time. I used to be that smug guy when somebody would say, oh, I'm worried about buying certain product, whatever, but I don't want to give out my credit card information. And me with my big, dumb, smug, young, smooth, good-looking, chiseled face, because I'm remembering when I was much younger. I'm so old. That's the ad. No, I know.
A little too much. A little too much sauce.
I saw myself take one step too far, and I was like, well, we're now. Okay, here we go. I wanted to go into, like, now I'm given, like, specific weights I was and my measurements.
It just crossfades into a skeleton in that chair.
Part of you wants to save this. You know what my kid's school teacher said? Said happy holidays. They've forgotten the reason for the season, and that's meason. I'm trying to lean in on this. I don't know. Tell me about Misen knives. I know they're top quality wear.
Yes.
That was my only goal, was to make you crack.
You got me.
What's funny is I've always respected Justin more for being the wild card while I played straight man, and I'm suddenly realizing
How much easier it is.
how much easier it is to be the wild card when somebody else, and how hard it is to be the straight man.
It is, yes, not easy being a straight man.
No one knows what it's like
to be the straight man.
Go on, second point. Oh, sorry. I am. I'm guilty.
That's two, you motherfucker.
I had my phone speakers removed, so I don't know what's going on.
I got rid of a kidney just in case. You know what they say about reason.
I use it to tear the speakers out of my phone so that nobody ever hears it.
Well, I was the last one to speak, so.
Bloody hell.
Oh my gosh.
I know,
Do you not
dear.
know?
Great bloody purchase.
Absolutely. Let's move this stuff in.
Oh. There was palpable tension in the room.
I'm just gonna shut up. You can cut that line any way that you want.
I hope we got the off-camera mic. Annaliese gasping.
Oh, R-O-U-G-E.
No, yo,
R-O-
I'm about to misuse this knife. That's probably not. It's probably like a do not on there. Folks at home, if you've never had the experience of a brand new I'm about to misuse this knife.
Now I have to kiss Richard Dawson on the mouth. He's been dead for a long time.
Unfortunately, only Richard Dawkins is available. Oh God! And he's gonna tweet about it the whole time.
So much snark. I wasn't expecting.
I actually secrete adhesive.
That explains a lot. But can you climb a wall?
It's not how it works.
All right, guys.
Now, how does it work? Because in the movies they portrayed it as little hairs, but in the comic books it's like static electricity because Electro figures out you can take away
That's
its
right.
All right.
Which they've largely ignored, I think, since then.
Yeah, that was kind of a one-off thing. Also, at one point they show him driving around the Spider-Mobile,
And it goes up walls.
yeah, and then later there's a crossover with the Fantastic Four, and they steal a car, and he's like, go, 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 and Susan Storm is like, why aren't you going? And he goes, I don't know how to drive, and I'm like, that can't be right. What? He also falls in love with Susan Storm.
We need to see if we can get a no prize, figure out an explanation.
The no prize. Okay.
You ever look directly in the sun?
Yeah, all the time. I use it to center myself.
For real?
What? Yeah, don't you? They say that you need a lot of vitamin D in your eyes, so I stare directly at the sun until I pass out every morning.
I bet you use a service other than Squarespace to blog about this.
I don't even. I'm very visually impaired, so unrelated. So I don't know what kind of accessibility Squarespace has. Is it easy to use? Because I have some vision problems. I don't think they're from staring at the sun. I'm blind. Blind people can use. I'm sorry. God damn it.
I don't know how to spell modern rogue. I got a 4th grade education.
This got sad.
I'm not doing the ads anymore. It's just Tayte, Texas, talking about his hardships. New Harry's customers get the 5-blade razor, the weighted handle, the foaming shave gel, all a $13 value.
This up? I told you my idea for a Tayte, Texas movie, right?
No.
So imagine somebody is just a normal guy, but he invents a character for like he's got to sell some used cars or whatever. So he inherits some ad time and does a couple of really bad ads, and one day he just invents the character Tayte, Texas, and the ads become a cult favorite, and so he's out with his family and friends, and people at the bar are like, the first time they're like, oh my God, it's Tayte, Texas, let me get a picture with him, and he's out of character, and he's like, oh yeah, and the guy's like really disappointed, and he's just like, man, I thought you were real, and like it so upsets him that he just
becomes Tic-Tac Texas through all the second act and enjoy it, and then eventually has to come out as a not Tic-Tac Texas.
I was genuinely expecting a car to possess him with the spirit of Tayte. Used car salesman, he finds that like long, horn.
With horns on
Yeah.
Yep. It's like Ghost Rider.
All right, I am cutting.